Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2024 planner lineup, and it is significantly more involved than 2023. In 2023 I only had 2 planners that I was using consistently, and I think only 4 in my lineup like entirely. I had a classic Happy Planner Vertical, a mini Happy Planner Vertical. Those were the 2 that I used the most consistently. And then I had a like a little monthly Hello Kitty planner that I was using as my work planner. And then I had a Daphne's Diary planner that I was using as my like witchy spiritual planner. And the 2 mini ones are just, they disappeared. They're gone. I have no idea where they are. Anyway, I have far more. Oh, and then I had my rewind planners, but I wasn't like, I don't know if those really count, but I'm showing them in this lineup because they're still planners, you know? So the first one I'm going to show is my 2023 rewind planner, and I'm showing it to you as part of my 2024 planner lineup because I will still be working on it into 2024. Hopefully I'll be able to work on it in 2024. How far have I gotten in here? I've only done this much. I've only gotten, that's almost all of April, half of April, so 3.5 months. I've only gotten 3.5 months done. Part of the reason I only have 3.5 months done is because I was running out of kits. Now, something about this planner is I am only going to be doing this through the month of June, I think, because after I moved, things were just really hectic and I just couldn't be bothered to keep up with it anymore, with keeping track of like everything I was doing every day to put it in my memory planner. So I stopped tracking everything probably sometime in July or maybe the end of June. It might have been August, but honestly, I think it was July. So I'm only going to have like a record of like what I did every day up to June. So I'm probably only going to do the first 6 months in here. And then, I don't know, I'll probably take out these 6 months, whatever amounts I didn't use, and I'll reutilize them another time and like redate them or something. But I'm hopefully going to be able to get through, like finish the spreads that I have information for in here this year. So that's number 1. The second one is my B6 Rewind Planner, and this is, I don't even remember what year this is. 2021 or 2022, maybe 2022. I will be finishing this up because I do have information, like I have the information I need to finish this off. I am about, I'm a little bit less than halfway done with this. I have a couple spreads done in the back. I'm starting to work my way from the back forward now because the front is starting to get like kind of bowed, you see? So I'm going to work my way from the back to the center, but this I will be working on more this year. Hopefully I can finish that this year. That would be incredible. So those are my 2 rewind planners, and I have made the executive decision not to do a rewind planner for the year of 2024, just because I know I'm not going to want to allocate the funds to buy the kits that I'm going to want. And yeah, I don't have to use kits. I have sticker books and stuff I could use. It's just, I really prefer the way it looks with kits. And I'm also still playing catch up on these 2. So I don't want to add another one on top of that. So it's time. I don't want to have to allocate the time to doing a 3rd one for the year and then having the pressure of like keeping up with that one, so that I'm not falling behind on another one while trying to catch up on 2 other ones. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that to myself. So as far as memory planners, I'm not doing a 2024 one. I'm just trying to catch up on these 2. Next, this doesn't really count as a planner per se, but I am going to be using this kind of, ish plan. It's a planner. It's just not, it's a pad of paper instead of like in a planner. I'm going to be having a wellness planner where I'm going to be keeping track of lots of different things, but on top of that, I'm going to be keeping track of the food that I eat. But I also do want to try meal planning. I just know, though, I know myself, I'm not going to be 100% consistent with it, and I'm going to need it more some weeks than other weeks. So this is going to make it really easy for me to like just do it when I need it. And if I only use like half the page, it's fine, you know, rip it off and go to the next one. I don't know how many pages this comes with. I probably should have bought 2 of these because I don't think, maybe this is enough for the whole year because it is a whole week, so I'm sure it'll be enough. But it is a little meal planner pad, and I got this from the Target Dollar Spot. So on this side, it has a place for your meal planner for the week. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks for Sunday through Saturday. And then you have a spot for a shopping list. It is perforated here, so you can like, meal plan, and then you can kind of, take that there, rip off the shopping list. Easy peasy, So that is very convenient. But yeah, I'll be using this for my meal planning because I need something that I'm not worried about making it look pretty. I can just scribble things down. The only thing is I do wish I had a magnet on the back so I can like put it on the fridge, but it doesn't have one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Maybe I can buy one somewhere. I don't know. But that's gonna be my meal planner. This is going to be my work planner. This is an old Heidi Swapp undated planner that I have just kept around. Like I bought it years and years and years ago, and I've just kept it around because I was waiting for the time when I had a use for it, and now it's perfect. See, this is why I love undated planners, and even if I don't have a use for them, if I like them and I can buy them, I buy them because I know eventually I will have a use for them. And everybody goes through seasons, right? Like there are some points in time where I have the funds to buy extra planners, and there's going to be years where I don't, and then those extra planners that I bought, a year or 2 before really come in handy. You see what I mean? Anyway, I'm rambling, but I have gone through and dated all of these, but you have the monthly little tabs here, and this is a personal size rings planner. It is a little odd because the Heidi Swapp planners have 2 rings instead of the 3 ring system, so it's fine. But there's a little monthly calendar here, and then you have a like weekly kind of dashboard layout. So you have a weekly horizontal on the left, and on the right you have a to-do list and a little like grid pattern here that you can do whatever. So this is really going to come in handy. I knew for my work planner specifically I wanted a dashboard, or like, I don't know what you call this kind of layout, like a dashboard layout or like a split week dashboard weekly thing. I know I wanted like a weekly, but I also wanted like a dashboard for the week because I have a lot of tasks that I know need to get done in that week, but don't necessarily have like a day to assign them to. And then I have some tasks that I know what day I need to do them on. So this is perfect. So I did go through already and date everything. I dated all the months. I think most of the planners that I am using this year required me to go through and date them because they were either undated or needed to be redated. So that was a little bit of a headache, but I have made sure to go through and like do that already for the most part. I think I may have 1 or 2 that still need to be dated, but for the most part, I've gone through and dated everything already. And I think that's kind of where I've fallen apart a little bit in the past. I have not started my planner setup early enough. So I'm like finalizing. In the past, I would like finalize my lineup, but then I would, for some reason, like wait or just not think to do it before the first. So then it comes the first, and I've got a planner that I know I want to use, but it's all undated. And so then I procrastinate on dating it because I'm like in my mind, like everything is just thrown off. I don't know. It probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing my best to get ahead of the curve this year. So I think maybe all but one of my planners has been dated. I do want to go through and kind of like decorate this, but I'm going to wait and do that another time because I haven't had time to do it, and I'm not super concerned about it because the planner is functional without doing that. So I'm not worried about it. There is space in here for me to like put note pages or anything like that, but I don't know that I'm going to need that. So I'm not going to put anything extra in right now. So that is my work planner. Let's see. Okay. My YouTube planner. I'm going to be using this mini vertical, this mini planner. This was, I think it was like one of those little planner kits. So it did come with like a bookmark dashboard thing, some sticky notes. And this is outdated. So this is 2023. Did 2023 also start on a Monday? Is that crazy? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to like tape these two pages together because neither of these calendars are relevant. This is 2022 and 2023. I'm going to take that out. I don't need that. But I'll keep the perpetual calendar here. I'm sure I can find a use for that. So then there's like the dashboard here. And then the monthlies, I have gone through and redated everything already. I haven't redated the weeklies because my plan is to use date cover stickers over these. So I'm just going to date them as I go so that I can choose the date cover stickers that I want for that particular week. That's not a big deal. But I have dated all the monthlies, and they kind of get progressively crazy, like progressively chaotic, which seems to be the theme of my life. But because I was using date stickers, but then I started to run out. So like there are some days where I didn't even use a number. I just used an icon because I didn't have that number. I mean, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Like, different colors every week. The dates in this planner are far less chaotic than the ones in my my classic size though. So I'm going to be using this. This is a vertical size. It's vertical size. It's a vertical layout. Yeah, this is going to work just fine for me. I'm not going to pay attention to like the sections or anything. I'm going to be using stickers, so it's not really going to make a difference to me. But yeah, I'm going to be using this the exact same way as I used my mini vertical last year. And then I have these project goal sheets. I might have to transfer this to some classic discs because I do want to add in some of these sheets, and then my mini vertical was getting pretty bulky with stickers last year. So I think I'm going to switch these over to some classic discs. And then I'm going to put some of these project sheets in here, and I'm going to be using these for videos. And what I'm going to do is, I said in one of my other videos that I had a plan to kind of rectify my problem of, or my bad habit of like telling you guys in the video that I'm going to like link something or I'm going to do something, and then I don't end up doing it because if I don't write it down right that second, I'm never gonna remember that I said it. And when I edit my videos, I don't watch the entire thing over again. For the most part, I just like chop the ends off and look for any like bits where there's no sound. Like maybe I was checking my phone or something and I edit those out. So I'm like just never gonna know that I said those things. So my plan is to have these kind of like as loose notebook pages in the back or something. And then while I'm filming a video, if I say something like, I'll link this down below, or I'll put something, a video up in the cards or something like that, I can write it down immediately. And then like here in this like little grid area or something like that, or in the action steps, and then after I finish filming the video, I can like write the title of the video and everything like that. So I think that will help me kind of get over that habit, hopefully. Okay, let's see. This planner is really cute. I'm actually reusing this from a couple years ago. I think this is from 2022. In 2022, I attempted to do something crazy for myself. For me, it was crazy. I attempted to do 2 like giant Franken planners, and I thought that having everything all together in like 1 to 2 planners would make things easier for me. It didn't. I didn't keep up with it past like January, but then also 2022 was a little bit crazy. So I don't know. Anyway, this planner is getting reused. So the January month in here is different because I had used January already, and this planner was dated. I went through and I redated everything. I haven't redated the weeklies yet though. I've only, oh wait, no, that's because that's different. Yeah, I haven't redated the weeklies yet, but I redated the monthlies, and I'll just redate the weeklies as I go. But this is gonna be my health and wellness planner, and I love this cover. It's so cute, and then it's got like the marbled pink discs. Adorable. So I have some like sticky notes and like wellness and health related stickers in here. I've got a couple dashboards. I have a folder with some larger sticker sheets. I have some grid notebook paper up here. I don't remember why I put this here. I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, these dates are out of date. I'm probably going to use the perpetual calendar for something. I don't know what yet. But I did go through and redate all of the monthlies. This layout is a little bit different because I took it from something else. Because again, January had already been used. But here's February. Do you guys see like the dates are chaotic. I don't use the monthlies that much, so I'm not super concerned about it, but I didn't want it redated just in case I do decide to use it. But I don't know what this layout's called, but this is what I'm using. Again, it doesn't really make a big difference to me, but it might help me a little bit actually. So I'm going to be tracking my meals, my water intake, my medicine, exercise, energy levels, mood, weight, like stuff like that, all my like physical health stuff. And then I'm also going to be tracking anything that relates to my mental health, mostly things that I want to do for myself to maintain like good mental health. Like my reading time, what I'm reading, how many books I've read, outstanding creative projects that I want to make sure I complete, because it does kind of fill my mind with stuff when I have too many like half-done projects. laying around to do. So finishing them off kind of feels like closing tabs in my brain. So I want to make sure I'm doing that. I completed coloring, like how many pages I colored, like if I completed any coloring books, like stuff like that. So yeah, that's everything that I'm going to be keeping track of here. I do need to kind of still go through and figure out how I'm going to break that up and how exactly I want to track that. I'll probably just end up using like the first half for physical tracking stuff, or maybe like the first 4 for like physical tracking stuff. I'll probably have a bunch of habit trackers, and then maybe keep track of my oh no, I know what I wanted this for. This was going to be for like a running to-do list of projects to complete. And I may end up using some of these if I have projects that are going to be like really in depth or take a long time. I might end up pulling some of these mini sheets in here too. And I think I'll probably definitely need more note sheets, but I was gonna use these to keep track of all of my projects that need to be completed. So that is that. Next is my Bridgerton planner. I am so excited about this. And this is my first ever planner with metal discs. I didn't even know it came with metal discs, but it does. And they have little bumblebees inside them. This is so freaking cute. Honestly, I don't feel like the color scheme fits Bridgerton all that well, if I'm being honest. I like it. I don't dislike it. I just feel like it could have been better. Maybe that's just me. This is going to be my like day-to-day planner. I don't really want to call it a catch-all planner because it's not really a catch-all planner. It's kind of like a catch-all planner, I guess, but this is pretty much going to be my central hub planner. So I don't really know how to explain this. My like day-to-day things and schedule and stuff is going to be in here. So like if I'm going to be working on Monday, I'm just going to put work in here, and then I can see, oh, I'm working this day, so I can go to my work planner and then see the specifics of what I need to do. This will probably also track like my cleaning, any like doctor's appointments, stuff like that. Any appointment type things. And I will be using stickers in this planner. But it's not, this planner is going to hold like my overall to-dos for the day. So like I can look at this and see a simplistic rundown of everything I have to do in a day and in the week. But if I need the specifics on something, like say I'm going to be filming for YouTube on Tuesday, that's all that's going to be in here is just YouTube stuff. Or if I need to like edit videos or something, I'm just going to put YouTube in here, and then I can go to my YouTube planner and see the specifics on that. Right? I hope that makes sense. So yeah. Or if I like want to meal prep on Sunday, I'll just put meal prep here, and then my like little pad of paper with my meal plan will have the specifics, or my wellness planner will have the specifics. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of how I did it last year, but I feel like it was less like that. I don't know. My brain is all mushy right now, so I hope that makes sense. But yeah, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna go through the dividers real quick because they're amazing. This is really interesting. I feel like this is the way that they designed the like dashboards and the monthlies is different for them. I don't know that I've ever seen them do like this full art background on the borders before. I don't hate it. But again, I do kind of think like the color scheme is a little darker than what matches Bridgerton personally. I'm not going to read them. I'm just kind of flipping quickly. And there's that. So I really, really love this planner. Back is beautiful. So there's that. Next, I have my second ever planner with metal discs. Now that I think about it, I probably should have bought classic sized ones. I did buy extender discs because I didn't know if I was going to need classic or extender ones, and discs are expensive. So I just bought the expander ones, you know, just in case. But looking at it now, I don't think that that's going to end up being necessary, but this is the first time I'm doing this planner, so it may. I'd rather have the extender disc on here and not need it than have classic discs on here and then have to re-disc everything. But this is my HB90 planner from Sarah Cannon at Heart Breathings. Again, I will try to remember to link any of these planners that are still available. I will try to remember. I don't have my system in place yet, but I will try to remember. This planner cover is a Happy Planner deluxe cover, classic size, and then the rings are also Happy Planner rings. And I have this planner in here. It's a little, again, chaotic because I was printing on this like higher quality, thicker paper, and then I ran out of it. So I had to finish printing the beginning of the planner in just like regular weight copy paper. And it's not my favorite because it's like, it's definitely ghosting a lot. It's not the highest quality paper, but it's what I've got to work with. So if you want to know more about the HB90 method, I definitely suggest going to the Heart Breathings YouTube channel. Sarah Cannon over there does a really good job of explaining this system just in her videos for free, but then she also has a course that you can purchase. I haven't purchased the course, but I think I understand the system enough from watching enough of her videos that I feel comfortable using this planner without having taken the course. Although I can imagine that the course is invaluable and has far more information than she puts in her videos, but personally, I'm just going to try it without the course right now. But this is a goal setting planner system, and this entire chunk is just like step-by-step instructions on how to structure your goals for the quarter. This is a quarterly planner, so it has 3 months worth, but I did purchase the undated printable, so I can just print it in perpetuity and always have it. I do have to, you know, obviously take the time to go through and date it, but honestly, I did the dating of this today and it took me maybe like 30 minutes. So it's not anything crazy, but this planner does have monthly, weekly, and daily pages. So you have the monthly there, and then you have this kind of like weekly dashboard overlook thing where you have like your tasks, your 3 goals, and then you can write down all of, you know, your projects and everything for that. And then you have all of this here. I'm not really going to explain the system. I'm just going to show you what it looks like a little bit. And then you have a vertical weekly. And then you go into the daily pages where you have like an hourly section and then you have like 3 other sections. You can use whatever for whatever you need. And then at the end of every month, there is a monthly reflection, or there's a weekly reflection, sorry. There's a weekly reflection at the end of every week, and then there is there? I could have sworn there was. Am I crazy? Yeah, there's a weekly reflection at the end of every week, and then there is a monthly reflection at the end of every month. Wow, I cannot. I purchased these clear dividers off of Amazon. They're just like really cheapy dividers, but I didn't need anything crazy. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to fit 6 months worth on the extender discs, but this is only 3 months, and that's not even like all high quality thick paper. So I think 3 months is really as much as I'm going to fit comfortably on these discs, but I do want to see if I end up adding more things or putting in note paper or using stickers to see if it expands and maybe the extender discs will be necessary. The only thing about this is I don't plan on throwing away. I never throw my planners away anymore. So I don't plan on throwing this away once the quarter's over. So the only problem is by the end of the year, I'm going to have 4 of these. So I'm going to have to have purchased 4 sets of discs and 4 covers, which I don't know how that's going to work. Might be a little much, but we'll see. But then I can also kind of I can put sticker sheets in here, or I could put a folder in here or whatever. But this is going to be my goals planner. Okay, I do apologize. It's been like half a second for you guys, but it's the next day for me. So I actually don't know what I was just saying because I had to stop my video all of a sudden. But long story short, this is my goals planner, my quarterly goals planner. So that is that. Now I have 2 more, and this one might seem a little strange. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see how it goes, because I think that if I am able to keep up with this, that it'll be a very helpful tool for me. So the planner that I'm using is the Manifestation Planner from, I don't know, it's a Law of Attraction planner. Who is it from? I got it off Amazon. I have no idea what the brand is though. Freedom Mastery, I guess. So it looks like this. It's a coil bound planner, but it's like an Erin Condren where the cover is removable. And it does also come with alternative covers. So it comes with one like faux leather cover, and then the rest are laminated. So there's this one. And it's not really reversible because the inside is just white. But that is one cover. I mean, I guess if you don't mind it being upside down, you could put this on the front, but there's that. And then there's, or maybe this is meant to be upside down. That's a bird. I don't know. That's really confusing because that's not going to work. You'd have to put that upside down. Maybe that was, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be like this, but I think maybe they put it in there upside down. I don't really know because these are both this way and blank on the back. So these are both front covers. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But, yeah. So it has a little elastic that you can use to close it. I probably won't do that. There's a little folder in the back, a map in the back. It does come with some stickers. Nothing crazy. And it comes with some calendar stickers. And this is also meant to be like a goals type, like a goal setting planner. It's meant to be like a manifestation planner. I don't know that I'm gonna like use it for that at all. I might like read through it and see if there's any bits I can incorporate into my other planner. But my plan for this planner is, and it was undated, so I did go through and I dated the whole planner. But my plan for this is, and I feel like maybe this is a little bit of a waste because this planner is set up for goal setting. So like this whole like monthly area I won't be using, but the weekly area I will be using. But again, it feels a little bit like a waste because like all this space around here is like meant for you to use for keeping track of your goals and stuff. I don't need this for that. So I'm experimenting. I'm going to use this as, I'm calling it my ta-done planner, like my ta-da and done planner. So I guess this kind of counts as me tracking. So I said before with my memory planners, the reason I'm not doing a 2024 memory planner is because I don't want to take the time and money, like I don't want to invest the time and money into doing that. But it really isn't about the time that it takes me to track the things I'm doing. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense because it seems, I feel like if I didn't explain that, this would seem contradictory, but anyway, I'm going to be, so this is an hourly planner. I'm going to be tracking what I do throughout the day. So I'll be planning my day, but I also want a place to like actually track what I actually get done, not my planned schedule, my actual schedule. So what I actually end up doing. So then I can look back over the week and see how productive I was, see if there were areas where I was wasting a lot of time, or see if there's like one particular project I was spending most of my time on and maybe I had meant to like spread my time more evenly. And so I can look over at all of that and adjust for the next week. I hope that makes sense. I'm really not great at explaining things, but basically, and I'm not going to be writing down every little detail of the things that I do. Like when I would keep track of my day for my memory planner, it was mostly like I included all the like frivolous, random, fun things, or like if I got Happy Mail, like if I got some Amazon packages in, or if my, family sent me a package or something, or like what movies I watched and like stuff like that. I'm not going to be tracking those types of things. However, if I do spend time watching a movie, I'll write down that I watched a movie or like watch TV or something like that, but I'm not going to keep track of like what I was watching because that doesn't really matter to me so much as like what I was spending my time on. I hope that makes sense. I want to track what I'm spending my time on. That's what I'm doing with this planner. I get so stressed out when I have to like explain things because I feel like I'm really bad at it and then I don't want people to like misunderstand me. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I have one more planner and that planner is on this. Sorry, my camera's a little like crooked, so like let me see if I can fix that. Okay, so this is my Supernote. This is an e-ink tablet. I got this for my birthday this year. This is my pride and joy. I love this guy so much. If you have heard of the Kindle Scribe, this is very similar to that. This is kind of like I personally think it's a more advanced version of a Kindle Scribe. Kindle Scribe is a very like, it's a much more, I guess, basal kind of like user-friendly. Not that this isn't user-friendly, it definitely is easy to use, but I feel like the note-taking aspect of the Kindle Scribe is much more simplified than this. And I wanted an e-ink tablet for note-taking capabilities. And if you want that and you want like extreme customization and you want to be able to like have a very in-depth and detailed filing system for your notes, this is a much better option. This was, well, at least for me, I felt like this for me was a much better option than the Kindle Scribe. I did a lot of research into which e-ink device I was going to get, and this was it, and I love it so freaking much. It's incredible. But what I'm going to be using this for is my like witchy planner. I've already set it up. So I purchased a printable, and then I just imported all of the pages into here, and I turned it into a notes template, and then I arranged everything, duplicated pages and everything to set it up as my planner. So it is kind of dated, kind of undated. So it does have the 2024 calendar here. It has a calendar for, as the lunar calendar for 2024, as a place for me to put my yearly goals for different categories. And then this is the monthly spread. It is undated, so I do need to still go through and date everything. I think this is the last planner that I have to date. I think all of my other planners are dated. So there's the monthly. And then you have a page for the full moon of that month. So for January is the wolf moon, and then you have a place for spells and rituals planned, new moon intentions, divination, forecast, all that. So you have a page for the moon. You have a habit tracker for each month. And then this is what the weekly page looks like. So yeah, I still need to go through and date it, but you have a little spot for each day of the week, weekly goals and to-dos. And then, yeah, so those pages look the same because they are the same because I haven't dated them. And then it goes into February. So I am very excited about this. I love this so much. I love, you guys, I can't even begin to describe. Like, this is my baby. This thing is absolutely incredible. But I'm very excited to be using it. I haven't used a planner on it yet. So I'm very excited for that. And the reason I wanted this on my Supernote in a digital format is because I also have a file in here that I am using to create a digital book of shadows. And because of the way the system works in this, you can link from one notebook into another, and you can link to the notebook. Generally, you can link to a specific page. So if say I am planning a ritual for the snow moon and I'm going to be using like candle magic, for example, I can write down what I'm doing, and then I can reference the information I need on candle magic from my digital book of shadows by linking. Like, I can just write something or draw a shape or something, and I can link that to that page in a different note. This is like, I'm sorry if this is too much information, but I can link that to a page in another notebook, and so I can reference that immediately, like instantaneously, and then I can just press another button and be back at this page. I hope that makes sense. Also, that's probably more information on my spiritual this that I've ever shared before, but I'm just, that's what this does to me. This makes me want to talk. This makes me want to share, and I love it so much. So those are all of my planners for the year of 2024 as it stands right now. I really don't see myself adding anymore. And I think everything that I have a planner for is something that I need it for. So I really see myself keeping up with it. I think this one is the only one that I'm concerned about maybe not being able to keep up with as much as I want to, but I'm going to really try, because the whole purpose of this one for me is because I want to be able to see the trends of how I'm spending my time. And I will be able to see that kind of in my HB90 planner a little bit, but in this planner, I'm only going to be tracking goal setting things. So I'll see the time that I'm spending on that, but I want this to be able to give me a more like overall view of everything I'm doing throughout the day and how I'm spending my time on just my life in general. So hopefully that all made sense, and hopefully it wasn't all far too long-winded. I feel like structuring things in my brain is very difficult. So again, hopefully it all made sense. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know how many planners you're using in the year of 2024, if you are as psychotic as I am. And I don't even know how many I'm using because I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. If you count my rewind planners, 10 planners. Okay. But yeah, so I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.